Within the engine room of the Ultramarines' flagship, Rebute Guilliman and Conrad Curze were locked in combat. Sparks flew as the Primarchs rained blow after blow onto one another with thunderous clangs, the hissing of their energy weapon fields, and the screeching of tearing metal. Guilliman roared in anger as he rained punch after punch onto the Night Lord's Primarch, screaming at him. "Why won't you just die?" he demanded. Conrad Curze was laughing like a maniac as he slashed with his lightning claws. He had seen his death, and it does not come this day. Guilliman hurled Curze into the reactor, causing him to bounce off the shielding, landing on the floor with a hard clang. Curze picked himself up and lunged at Guilliman, slashing wildly, cutting deep into Guilliman's face, bisecting his left eye, causing Guilliman to howl in pain. The Ultramarines Astartes surrounding them raised their weapons at Curze and began to open fire. Curze darted out of the way with his unnatural speed before stampeding through the Astartes. Curze turned back to his brother and smirked. "Another time, brother." He laughed and darted out of the room. Guilliman ordered Curze to be killed by any means necessary. The man who brought him Curze's head would be handsomely rewarded. The ship was rocked with the impact of boarding torpedoes carving their way through the hull. The torpedoes opened, and the rogue wolves led by Bjorn emerged, taking advantage of the panicked Ultramarines on board. The tide was turning. The Loyalists could actually win. With a crackle of jade energy and a flash of blinding light, the Emperor appeared on board of the War Master's flagship, the Phalanx. The Emperor was alone. The others must have been separated during the teleportation process. There was little time to ponder, however. Rogal Dorn needed to be defeated. The Emperor looked in horror at what the ship was slowly becoming. Eyes blistered out of the now fleshy walls, leering faces and screaming mouths mocked him as he walked through the slick, wet and sickly humid corridors. Traitor Marines and demonic creatures tried to hold him around every corner, but the Emperor reduced them to smouldering remains as he effortlessly cleaved through them with his flaming blade and claw. He slowly and methodically made his way to the bridge of the ship. That's where Rogal Dorn would be. He was sure of it. Angron revved up his chain axes as he walked through the corridors of the ship, like a tiger pacing in a cage. He growled in frustration. He didn't expect to end up alone, but it mattered not. As he made his way through the passageways, he finally found himself on the bridge, and standing before him was his brother, Rogal Dorn. Dorn turned slowly to face Angron. The Gladiator King revved his axes and snarled. He told the War Master that he could not wait to kill him. Rogal Dorn, however, bade Angron to stay his hand. He began to explain his reasoning, and how Angron should join his cause. His legion would be the protectors of a new Imperium, a new empire, and become blessed by the epitome of war, the Blood God himself. Angron let out a loud, belly laugh. He told Rogal Dorn that religious ideals were the pathetic beliefs and excuses held by the weak. And Angron wasn't weak. No, he was strong. Stronger than Rogal Dorn ever was. And Angron would present the traitor's skull to their father as tribute. He gunned his chain axes and roared as he charged towards his brother.